Welcome to McQueen's Body Shop. I'm Rebecca, your personal registered dietitian. So today I'm gonna make for you this is a really good immunity booster, and you'll wanna have this at some point during your luteal phase. It's kind of in between a juice and a smoothie. And the reason that you want to focus on having immunity boosters during your luteal phase is because your immunity is actually suppressed during this part of your cycle. So this is a good thing if you are trying to get pregnant, but most of the time we're not trying to get pregnant, and so it can be kind of a pain. So doing these little, nutrition hacks to kind of help offset that is always going to be a plus. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then check out our video. It's titled, How Do I Use This Program? And that will show you, or it'll at least give you some descriptions on the different phases of your cycle, what the luteal phase is, and what it all means. So please access that if you have not already. If you watch this whole video and you forget the recipe, it's in the description. So we are going to do, I have 2 peeled mandarins here. Gotta get that vitamin C in. I have 2 kiwis that I have peeled and sliced. You can actually eat the skins, but it's pretty fibrous, so you might feel like that might be a little too much. I have a grapefruit that I have cut in half, and I'm just gonna actually juice or squeeze this into my blender. By the way, a good blender is really key for most of the smoothie recipes that we make at McQueen's Body Shop. I know they're expensive, but they're a godsend. So I highly recommend, if you don't have one already, we use a Vitamix. I think also Blendtec makes a pretty good blender, but this is my personal favorite. So I'm just squeezing my grapefruit in here. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I should have shown you guys a close-up of it first. I might have one. I might have filmed one at some point, but gorgeous grapefruit. I have a Meyer lemon. Just gonna squeeze my Meyer lemon in here. Regular lemon is fine, it's just that we have a Meyer lemon tree and it's very prolific right now, so we're trying to get through all of our lemons. Then I have here grated up turmeric and ginger. Now, if you have a really good blender like I do, you don't have to grate it. But if you have a blender that doesn't really cut it and kind of leaves things a little bit chunky, then you can always use a microplane and grate the ginger and the turmeric. It's about a tablespoon of ginger and about 2 teaspoons of turmeric. Also, turmeric and ginger might be a little bit hard to find depending on where you live, so you can always use dried turmeric and ginger. Those are a little bit easier to find. If your grocery store doesn't have them, then you can find them on the internet pretty easily too. And then I have a quarter of a gigantic papaya. Most papayas are not this large. It's gonna be probably about a cup of papaya when all is said and done. I have quartered it, I have scraped out all of the seeds in the middle with a spoon, and now I'm just going to scrape it into my blender. Now, a lot of the ingredients that I've added so far, they're great for their vitamin C content and for their vitamin K content, and both things that are really good for the immune system. Also, I'm going to add a handful of almonds. So, it doesn't really matter, you can eyeball this. Almonds have vitamin E, which actually is oftentimes overlooked. And then last but not least, I have just some oat milk. You can use almond milk. I'm just using oat milk because that's what I had open already in my fridge. That was about a ½ cup. I would do it to the consistency that you like. And it's summertime where I am, so I'm gonna add some ice to mine. Just a few ice cubes, just to kind of drop the temperature of it a little bit. And then just hit blend. And voila. Actually very beautiful peachy pink smoothie that is going to be, again, great during your luteal phase to just boost the immune system, and it's delicious as well. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. And is a great addition for your immune system. Babe, I did the whole thing without my mic.